Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the connections game. 16 clues, and we have to divide them into 4 connected groups of 4. What are we going to start with today? We've got electric and gas in the grid, so I'm drawn to those. The utilities, of course, along with water, possibly fire, but more likely telephone. I don't know if telephone counts as a utility, though. You don't technically have to pay a telephone bill, I suppose, if you haven't got a phone or a landline. Whereas you definitely do have to pay gas and or electric and water, depending on how your home is heated. So it's probably going to be gas, electric, water, telephone, but we'll come back to it because I'm not certain. What are we going to do instead? That's the problem here. Fashion. Fashion can mean to create something. I can fashion an answer out of 4 of these clues, I hope, but I don't know which 4. Pharaoh. How on earth does that link to any of the other things? It's connected with cat, I suppose, in terms of they're both big in ancient Egypt, but I don't know what the other 2 would be. Carpenter. How does that link to anything else? Carpenter works with saws. He works with wood. Don't know if a fashion person works with wood. I don't think so. I mean, they could do, obviously, but there's no guarantee that they need to. I think I'm just going to have to try these 4 because I want to get them out of the way if they're right, and I've got no other ideas. They are right. They're just utilities. Okay, that's good. At least we've got one group. What else? Pasta. What's that going to go with? I mean, I've got absolutely no idea. I can't even link 2 or 3 of the words that we've got left. You can mould something, you can fashion it, you can shape it, and you can tailor it. Okay, they all mean to create or adapt to fit one's needs. Same thing. Right. What about the last 2 groups? What's army going to be connected with? A fire sail, a right angle, fire engine, of course. What other things have we got? What other words can come before or after any of the words that we've got left? And Pharaoh, I really cannot think of any words that can come before or after it. So it's going to be something connected with pharaohs, presumably. But I've got no idea what. So that doesn't help. And similarly, pasta. What can go before or after pasta? Not sure. There's a lot of things. So it could just be carpenter, pasta, and pharaoh, because they're all linked somehow. And then 4 out of the other 5 can probably have the same word put before or after them, but I'm just not sure which 4 and which word. Army. Royal Army. Doesn't really fit with anything else. Fire station. What is right? I really don't know. Pasta. I have no idea what pasta is going to be connected with. Carpenter and pharaoh. I just don't know. I don't know. I haven't even got a single idea about what can link any of these. So what am I going to go for? I mean, writer and right sound very similar. Of course, they're completely different words and they're spelt differently, but they've got the same sounds in. Makes me think they're going to be in different groups. I'm going to just have to guess, because I really don't know. Let's just guess these 4. It is not right. It's not even 1 away. Okay, we can use that and work logically. Let's try 2 from the top row. That is one away, okay. So I think that means it has to be fire. Well, no, it doesn't. I can either take out fire and cat, fire or cat, and put in right or army, or I can take out writer or pastor and put in carpenter or pharaoh. So it's either writer and pastor or fire and cat. And I still don't know how that helps, because I don't know what links fire and cat, apart from the fact that fire engines rescue cats from trees. And I don't know what links writer or pastor. I have no idea. Let's just try these 4 then. That's not even one away. Okay, so that made things worse. So it's definitely pasta. But I really don't see how that helps. Let's just try these 4 without any great hope. It's not right. It was kind of ants and copy. Army ant, carpenter ant, fire ant, pharaoh ant. I've never heard of a pharaoh ant. I've definitely heard of an army ant and a fire ant. Not even sure I've heard of a carpenter ant. And then copycat, copy pasta, copyright, and copywriter. I mean, I've heard of all of those, but copy pasta is not really a word I've ever said out loud before, I don't think. That was a tricky one. Arguably, I should have thought of copy, with copycat in particular. But I didn't. And I was wrong about write and writer being in different groups. So, that does mean we have failed. At least we got 2 groups. It wasn't a complete disaster, but it wasn't looking good at one point. But that was a tricky one again. We've had some difficult ones recently, I think. Let me know how you got on with this one. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.